Welcome in, fam. If you are new or just passing through to my channel, welcome, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you are returning, welcome back, squad. I am here today to do a reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Today we are going to talk about Mercury retrograde and what your lessons are for this cycle. And we're also going to take a look at what you need to release for the Pisces full moon tomorrow. This is the second time I'm actually recording this reading. I was like full swing into the recording and I looked up and noticed that the camera wasn't recording anymore. And then when I went back to review, it stopped like at 9 minutes, which is kind of like the half, I think where I was talking at that point was kind of like the halfway point. Yeah, and I didn't feel like picking up where I left off on the video, so I decided to just scrap the whole thing. We'll pull new cards, we'll start all over. Evidently Spirit put a hard pause on that and was like, no, that's not the message we're gonna get. So let's jump back into it, Taurus. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading more in line with your own story, all my information can be found below in the description box. This may or may not resonate for everyone, that's fine. Please take what you need and throw the rest out. What does Taurus need to focus on for the lesson in Mercury retrograde? First card out is mending. All right, so definitely about reconciliation, mending fences. I feel like Spirit is divinely guiding a situation or whatever's going on within the situation. If something's been, you know, kind of off balance, Spirit is trying to create a bridge between you. Okay, I'll take those. All right. So there's a fork in the road, I think, that you have maybe contemplated, had not been really sure about the direction you wanted to take, but I think you may be, you know, ready to take some action. You may currently, or somebody in your energy may currently be not happy at the fact that there's some distance between you. There may be some desire here to mend the fence or try to reconcile a situation. I do feel as though the milk and honey card in the reverse for me is kind of like the 10 of Cups in reverse. I feel like whatever it is that you're contemplating or being at the crossroad, I feel like I don't feel like you see any significant win by going in one particular direction. I feel like you are feeling as though because I feel like you're looking at it, and for you, it feels like I'm looking at this situation and it looks like nothing but loss, and I don't even want to involve myself. You're ready to take action and move away from it. Okay, that's fair. What's the lesson for Taurus during Mercury retrograde? Clarify the lesson for Taurus during Mercury retrograde. Ooh, somebody has made a decision. Somebody may have made a decision to walk away from a family dynamic, or there's some family dynamic that they've, you know, clearly come to a decision on. You may have been again at a crossroad at one point, but I think you may be coming to that decision point. All right, what's the lesson for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. So I feel like maybe somebody this could be you coming forward to work on like a family dynamic, wanting to, you know, heal a situation. Somebody here within the dynamic. Like, okay, so if this is family, let's start there. If this is a family dynamic, there is an opportunity here to mend some fences because somebody is not happy. But the person I think that's not happy, that wants to work collaboratively with you, that wants to come back in, this person is not healed. And this person is not doing the healing work, and they're not. They're not. Okay? And I feel like you haven't been giving any thought to working together with these people or this person, if this is one person or a group of people. I feel like you're not even considering it. It's not even a consideration. This other person may suffer from anxiety and depression. They may be in a depressive state. They may be feeling as though they're suffering loss. There's anxiety here. Somebody could be going through dark night of the soul. Somebody here could literally be losing everything. Okay. Somebody could literally be losing everything. Somebody doesn't have, somebody lacks the awareness of adjacent possibilities. So that means like there's no more chances. Like whatever this person did or whatever this relationship is, it's almost like there's no other, there are no other options. There are no other chances. Somebody here is lacking the awareness, or just kind of like lacking, somebody here just has a zero awareness. You have someone here who's unbalanced, or this is definitely the fact that this relationship or this family dynamic lacks balance. You may also have the energy here of something that lacks balance, but this also talks about stability. There's no stability within the relationship, or somebody in this relationship lacks stability. They're unstable. Someone is ungrounded. Someone lacks awareness. There is definitely someone here going through dark night of the soul. They don't see any kind of options. This is like somebody who doesn't have any options, has run out of options. Taurus, I don't know if that's you. If this is you as the high priestess, this goddess of the moon gives me high priestess energy. I kind of feel like you intuitively kind of know. You may not be directly involved with what's going on here, but you may already intuitively know. Okay. How to overcome any perceived obstacles for Taurus. How does Taurus overcome the perceived obstacles? Whoa. Okay, we're not taking these cards. We're going to take the ones that flipped. Like they jumped out all loud. Okay, how to overcome the obstacle. Okay. There's somebody here that does feel lost. They feel a sense of loss, or they feel somebody's feeling left out or rejected, abandoned, turned away. I feel like you've decided, like this is a situation that you weren't happy in to begin with, so you've opted to seek other options or seek other opportunities elsewhere. And in order for you to overcome this perceived obstacle, really is about having confidence and just taking the action. You may even need to see something from a different point of view. I have somebody here also who is, somebody may be watching you, stalking, watching, doing research, because they're unaware. They may be researching, doing research. Okay. Okay, I got another message here. Somebody here may be doing research or digging, trying to dig because they lack awareness. They're trying to figure out, like if you're working with other people or whatever, they're trying to figure out who you're working with. You may have somebody here who's trying to figure out who you're working with or what you're working on or how you do what you do. Somebody's like really watching hard. Somebody's running out of options. It's wild. Somebody may be suffering from financial constraints. I don't think it's you, because you're showing up as the Queen of Wands in the upright. There may be some financial constraints. If you're a business owner, you may be suffering from some financial constraints right now. But this is overcoming the perceived obstacle, right? So you may have someone here who has the ability to help you, but you might be reluctant to ask for assistance. Yeah, you're not even planning on it. Strategy in reverse. You're like, not even a chance. You're like, I'd rather do it on my own. I'll figure it out. Yeah, there's loss here. Happy families in the reverse. There's something coming to an end, and somebody's going to be feeling left out, feeling like they're on the outside. You don't have any plan, and I feel like there's somebody may not have even anticipated you to choose something else. Like, you're like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this no more. I choose to go this way. They didn't see that coming. They may not have seen that coming. All right, what do you need to release under this full moon in Pisces? What does Taurus need to release under the full moon in Pisces? Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of, I don't know, you might be tied to an Aquarius, or Aquarius may be involved. It's funny because when I started, and you're here, so when I started the reading, I was thinking about this particular star card. I actually saw the star card, and I was thinking, I was like, it's not so much about the wish come true and all that. You know, the wish is granted. It may not look like what you expect it to look like, but you still get what you want. We like that, and it's in the upright. This may be also, you could be in the public eye. You could be in the public eye. You could be very well respected. But if you haven't been putting in, I kind of feel like there's two things. There is some conflict here. You may have conflict with your family or whatever, but I think you may have been focused. You may have been hyper focused on this conflict, all while trying to drop it. Like, there's a bunch of different things going on here. So it's like trying to drop it, like, because you really don't want to be involved. You don't want to be involved in it. You don't want to be involved with it, right? But you want to drop the situation. You absolutely don't. Yeah, I don't want there to be no beef, but I don't really want to deal with you. And I think part of this stems from the release. What you need to release is part of, like, the, if you haven't been putting in certain effort. I'm getting two messages. Oh my God, there's so much noise in my head right now. Okay, let's start over. What you need to release. 1, I feel very deeply that spirit is with you, okay? You are surrounded by angels. Taurus, you are surrounded by angels. So you are being protected and guided. I think part of what needs to be released is how you view commitment, the things that you are committed to, how you commit, and what that means to you. For me, when I see the Hierophant, it really talks about examining your moral compass, you know, looking at the ways that you were raised, looking at the values and the things that were handed down to you over time, that you've always done, that, you know, it worked until it didn't, right? It's the examination of your moral compass, like where you are right now in your life and on your journey, taking the parts from your past and what you grew up with and what you still find value in, extracting that and integrating it into your spiritual life, And I feel this is now that I'm getting it, you may not have been spending enough time in gratitude, putting in your time with spirit. You've been so focused, you may be so focused on trying to accomplish your goals that not enough time has been spent in gratitude, or not enough time has been spent in being dedicated to your spiritual path. And therefore, once you turn that around, once you turn back, turn the focus off of this conflict with your family or the drama and lean back into spirit and back into your faith, everything will literally work out just the way that you wanted it to. It won't look the way, outwardly, it's not going to look the way that you expected it to, but it still will, you'll get the desired result. Yeah. You literally just have to have the confidence in yourself. You're fine. Maintain your confidence levels. Yeah, literally, you're not showing. Okay. If you are in the public eye, I feel like you are, you've been so focused on the conflict, trying to drop the conflict within your relationship. Okay, so you got two things. There's conflict with your family. You may have conflict with your family, right? And you are trying to solidify your relationship. If you're interrelated, because it's not, again, this ain't going to apply to everybody. But if you're in a committed relationship, you may have been focused so heavily on trying to just maintain, your goal, say your goal was to have, a stable family or whatever, get your love life straight, right? So it's almost like you've been so focused on, the one end of the conflict with your family and whatever they got going on. And then you've got your home life, your relationship, that you're trying to maintain and keep everything, cool. You're shining, you're doing your thing, you're living your life or whatever, but you're not putting in enough energy and time. You're not dedicating enough labor towards following your path, nor showing the proper amount of appreciation for the distance that you've come, where you are in your path right now, right? So, if you release, let go of this family dynamic situation, kind of let go and let God, literally let go and let God, let the family shit deal with itself. Let it deal with itself, because I kind of feel like at this point, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Let it deal with itself. You focus on your path, focus on your divinity, focus back on spirit and what it is that, that you were meant to do, and get out there and keep doing it. But again, there's been a clear theme across the readings where there's the disconnect. Everybody wants what they want, but they're not giving enough praise due to God, to spirit, to, higher power. While they're accomplishing all their goals, they've kind of turned their back on God, and God's like, yeah, nah, that's not how it works here. Okay, so let's see. What steps can Taurus take to prepare for the next new moon cycle? What steps can Taurus take to prepare for the next new moon cycle? Well, Justice and the Wheel of Fortune are in the upright, so something goes in your favor. There's a relationship that is in disharmony that comes apart because it lacks stability. And it could be, again, you may be dealing with somebody here who's unstable, who's ungrounded, who is really highly focused on monetary gains. Yeah, you got somebody here that's unbalanced. And you can't let that affect you. Yeah, you have somebody here who's really, so maybe, and this could even be you, you kind of coming out of balance with yourself. You may at one point got so focused on, your stability and focusing on your money, again, that you're not moving forward on your path, and Spirit's like, come on, let's go, let's go. And once you do, you show appreciation, baby. Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, woman holding a coin. Like, literally, I can't make this up. Like, literally, the moment you turn your mind around and switch this off, like, as soon as you decide to release this conflict, like, you know what, I'm going to let them deal with themselves. You know, all praise to God for everything that I've got. You know, like, thank you to my angels and my spirit team that's got my back, that's been protecting me. I'm going to focus on, you know, service, and I'm going to focus on my path. I'm going to keep grinding, and baby, the money comes. You're finally releasing. I feel like you're letting go or realizing the attachments that you've had in your life. The false attachments or false narratives that people may have placed on you. Yeah, you've matured, you've grown, you've gained experience through all the things that you've been through. You're at peace. Obstacles and roadblocks are being moved. The mountain is in reverse. You have obstacles that are being removed. Okay? All right. You have written communication. There may be some text. Somebody may be trying to reach you via text or send you an email. Somebody may call. Oh, no, this is letter. This is written communication. So you may have somebody sending you something, reaching out to you. Pay attention, though. Pay attention. Fox. The fox is here. Warning of trickery. So be mindful of the information that comes to you. Could be from a child. Children may be involved. This communication may be coming to slow down your progress or to block a new opportunity for you. So just be mindful. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. There may also be a change, relocation. Somebody may be considering relocation. Somebody could be going through transformation. I said somebody could be going through dark night of the soul. Very possible. There's a transformation here. Again, there could be somebody here that's pregnant or just giving birth. Bottom of the deck, scythe. So something's being cut away. Something's coming to an end. Ooh. Oh, you're throwing cards. All right. Lessons being learned, karmic ties and situations. Stagnant energy is preventing forward movement. Get unstuck. I think 3 people got this. 3, my last readings. If you have a question, the answer is no. Conflict and or lies, beware. It's time, let go, you'll be okay. Mother healing. May also be seeing synchronicities of 999, cycle completion. Find your passion. Now that the cycle is complete, literally that's what I'm talking about here. Like once you drop this conflict, because the cycle is done. Like the angst and all that shit, you can let all that go, right? The cycle is done. Now that the cycle is done, you can go back and focus on your passion. Okay? Assert yourself. Reclaim your power. All right. And then, let's see. We're at 23 minutes. Insane cycles. How many times are you going to get run over by the train before deciding to get off of the tracks? This is a card that's dedicated to my daddy because he say this to me all the time. How many times are you going to get run over by the train before you decide to get your ass up off them tracks? Quit repeating stupid cycles, right? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Go get your life. You've lost sight of your life purpose. You are finally free to live, but afraid to move forward. All right, Taurus. I love you guys. I'm going to leave it here. If any parts of this resonated for you, gave you clarity or insight on your situation, please give the video a thumbs up so that we can circulate it to those who really need the message. All right. I love you. For those of you who've been supporting my channel, commenting, interacting, liking, sharing, I appreciate all of you. The tips, the donations, the bookings. I appreciate every single one of you. We are a small but mighty channel. I love you guys. Until next time, take care. Bye.